co-working. I'm going to answer some questions if you have them. That's not what I want. We'll close that. And so I actually started a new little venture that I'm actually kind of excited about. It's not it's something completely different, and we'll see how this goes. Because I say to do something over and over again, and I'm actually going to test this out and see if I can get traction and make some money with this opportunity. And it's going to be kind of cool. So I'm excited to potentially bring you along for the ride with that. I need to switch. My dog, unfortunately, will not come back inside, but that's all right. It is all good. So we're going to do that. We got that. And then we're going to start. So normally what I like to do is I like to answer questions while I'm working on other aspects of my business so that I can do essentially two things at one time. Multiple tasking, if you will, multitasking. And right now what we're working on is we are working on, I have a video game YouTube channel that I'm building and trying to cultivate and get off the ground. So I'll essentially be playing video games while talking to you guys about business. Part of my business is playing video games, which is pretty cool. So if you've got questions about getting started, if you've got questions for me, I'd be happy to answer them. If you're confused about how to get going, why does it say, it's what's a come unglued there. If you have questions about getting started, you have questions about, running into roadblocks and hurdles, throw them out there because I would be happy to answer them. Now I am streaming to one YouTube channel, a Facebook group, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter or X, and maybe a few other places. So if you've got questions, definitely throw them out there and I'll try and get to them as I see them. But what I would encourage you guys to do, if you're trying to start something, go all in on that thing for 6 months. Put your foot in the ground, make a decision. I see one of the things that people say all the time is they're indecisive. And I think people are often indecisive because they don't truly believe what they're working on or what they want to do is going to work. And they're trying to make the perfect decisions. And when it comes to starting an online business, are you using StreamYard for this? No, I'm using Restream.io. When you're starting a business, there's no guarantees. And I know that people will tell you that you can make a bunch of money, but it's a business. And offline businesses, there's no guarantees. Online businesses, there are no guarantees. The good thing with an online business, though, is that you can pivot much quicker in the event something happens. And so oftentimes people will get stuck not doing anything because they want to make the perfect decision. You won't know if the decision is right for you until you actually start and get up and running. Okay, good eye. So 2 into the count. So the best thing that you can do right now for yourself, I'll check it out. Thanks. You're welcome. The thing that I can recommend for you right now is just to make what you think is shouldn't have swung at that, the best decision for you in your situation, and go all in on that decision for 6 months. And what does all in look like? It means showing up consistently for that thing for 6 months. Working on your business every day for 6 months, because doing it for 2 weeks and then stopping and saying it doesn't work is not going. I needed this day. Hey, you're welcome. Doing it for 2 weeks and then stopping is not enough time. It's not even enough time to figure out what you don't know, because you're starting something new. You're starting a new business. It's a new idea. You don't know what you don't know. And so doing something for 2 weeks, popped it straight up. Doing something for 2 weeks is not going to be enough time. You got to do it for 6 months, whatever it is. Amazon FBA, drop shipping, affiliate marketing, growing a following on social media. You have to do it for at least 6 months before you can determine if this is the right thing or not. And so a lot of people will do something for 2 weeks, or they'll be indecisive. You're not making a decision that's going to it's not brain surgery, right? And so the decision that you make, A, can be reversed, and B, um, the quicker you make decisions, the faster you're going to see results. Hey, thanks for the likes that are coming in. I appreciate it. If you have not liked this thing, go ahead and give it a like. The faster you can make decisions, whether they're good or bad, the faster you make decisions, the faster you're going to see results. So even if you make the wrong decision, you can identify that it was the wrong decision and then pivot. Um, what I encourage everyone to do today is, if you have not already done so, pick a problem that you want to solve. A lot of people will call this picking a niche, but you're just picking a problem that you want to solve. Fishing is a problem. People want to learn how to catch more fish. Marriage, people getting married, someone, someone someone trying to plan the perfect wedding is a problem. It's a good problem. So, oh my goodness, I just swung at that. Um, Someone that has a kid for the first time and they don't know how to raise their kid is a problem that you can solve. Oh, that was a ground out. And so, what I encourage you to do right now, today, is pick one problem that you want to solve. You don't have to be an expert in it. You just have to identify a problem and go out and learn about it. Make sure that you know the questions that people are asking. How are you? I'm doing well, creative. Thanks for asking. So that's the only thing you need to focus on, is figuring out a problem that you've already solved. There are millions of them, and you can actually help people solve that problem. You don't have to be in health, wealth, relationships, or technology. You can be in something that you're interested in. Like I said, fishing. There's a guy making over 6, 7 figures a year about jump ropes. He teaches people how to lose weight with jump ropes. Now, I said you don't have to be in health, wealth, or relationships, but to give you an idea of literally anything will work, is a guy has made a very good living simply talking about jump ropes. How crazy is that? That thing that you did when you were a kid, or maybe you have kids and they do. There's a guy out there that's turned that into a successful, excuse me, online business. And there's no reason why you couldn't do something similar with something that you truly enjoy. And what I would encourage you to do is look at problems that you've solved, because there's someone that is trying to solve that exact problem. Um, and you can help somebody out with that. Nice home run. So be more decisive. Make a decision today that you are going to start your business, whether it's online or offline, and you are going to attack it for 6 months. You are going to be consistent in that thing for 6 months. You're going to upload every day for 6 months, and you are going to do things that actually will help you make money for 6 months. Another problem that I see people make, and I actually have a video that's going to be coming out in the next couple of days that talks about this, is a lot of people waste time with things that don't matter. They want to make sure that their logo looks pretty. Nobody cares about your logo. If you have less than 10,000 followers, your logo doesn't matter. And 10,000 is an arbitrary number. Your logo doesn't matter. Okay. What matters is creating content, identifying the problems that your target audience is experiencing, and solving those problems. Nobody cares about your logo. If your plan was to work on your logo today, good morning, Samantha Dallas. If your plan was to work on your logo today, stop, because nobody popped out to the catcher. Nobody cares about that logo. I can tell you for a fact. Your your logo should be maybe a picture of you. It should be your face. But at the end of the day, focus on things that actually matter. Focus on things that are going to. Well, I used to work at a call center. for a cable company, and they called it revenue generating units, or RGUs. Those were customers, revenue generating units. Are the things that you're doing, are they revenue generating? If the answer is no, don't do it. If the answer is yes, do it. Simple as that. What questions do you guys have? Because I can rant and ramble about all sorts of stuff, but if you're not interested in it, you know, that's a different story. So, indecision is keeping you broke. Trying to be perfect is keeping you broke. Trying to make everyone happy is weird, but it's keeping you broke. Trying to appease and please everyone. You could, or I could, create a video saying I'm going to go to this address and give away $100 to everyone that meets me there. There's going to be a person that complains, why are you giving away money? So you will not appease everyone. You will not please everyone. So go out there and make content that resonates with your target audience. And if you just did the math, what's 1,000 times 100? Someone tell me, what's 1,000 times 100? Ooh, ooh. I took a close pitch there for a ball. Full count here. Ooh, foul that off. Just staying alive, like the Bee Gees, just staying alive. Anyway, you don't need a huge a huge following to be successful, and that's why I'm asking, what's 1,000 times 100? If you took 1,000, and you multiplied that by 100, what does that come out to? Oh, I was late on that one. Someone put it in the comment section. All of that for a ground up. Yes, the fedora is correct. 100,000. If you got 1,000 people to pay you $100, that's $100,000. You don't need a large following to be successful on the internet. Let's see. We will drive in a run. And so I think this is Ms. Jewel. She said, what are revenue generating tasks? Making products, showing up strategically on social media, Pinterest, what else? That's essentially it. Showing up on social media, creating engaging content, and quite honestly, learning, developing your skills. That's going to be a revenue generating task. Being committed to getting better and learning about whatever it is that your niche is. So if we took 1,000, so we know that 1,000 people paying us $100 is $100,000. If we took 1,000 and we divided that by 365, that's 2.7 people. That's 3 people a day that pay you $100. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Pay attention. Here's where it gets interesting. They don't have to pay you directly. What if people paying you $100 came in the form of people watching your content? So, for example, what if you had a YouTube channel where you got, what's the math there? Let's say you have a YouTube channel that generates $100 per day. And then all you need then is what? 2 people to spend $100, and you have $100,000 business. I want to start business with my friends for group, but it's really difficult. I wouldn't start a business with my friends. No disrespect to my friends, but we've all got different interests and passions. Start a business by yourself and don't tell anyone that you started this business. But think about that. Think about that for a second. What if instead of trying to get 3 people to spend $100 on you, you make just $100 per day from YouTube, or $100 per day from TikTok. The platform pays you. Then you only need 2 people essentially to pay you $100 each, and you've made six figures. Or, maybe you're selling something for $50, then you just need four people. Does that make sense? You don't need a huge following. You don't need to have 50,000 followers on social media. You don't need to have 50,000 subscribers on YouTube. If you wanted to make a full-time income if you want to make six figures, which is for some reason the goal for everyone, you just need three different ways to make $100 per day. Does that make sense? Does comment yes if this makes sense. One way could be with YouTube or the platform. One way could be with affiliate marketing. And the other way could be selling a digital product. Think about that for a second. What do you guys think about that? That's going to be a double. What do you guys think about that? Do you think that's probable or possible? I should not go for a triple, but I am. Slide, made it. What do you guys think about it? Do you think that's possible? You create content where the platform, so YouTube, TikTok, whatever, they pay you $100. You create a digital product where people, it can be a $100 product, it could be a $50 product, where, yeah, I love that breakdown. It's really as simple as that. Six figures is as simple as that. Is having three ways per day that each way will pay you $100. I probably should not do a sack fly here. Think about that. Do you think that's possible and attainable? It should be. It is. And I guess if you wanted to, you could break that down even further and have YouTube pay you $50 per day, and then have TikTok pay you the other $50 per day. Create a digital product that you sell for $50. And then you could put affiliate links inside of that digital product that will pay you the other $100. That's all you have to do. And what you've got to understand is there's 4 billion people that have access to the internet. That means there are so many problems out there, and I just grounded out the first. There's so many problems out there that you could help people, and you could create this 3-pronged approach or 5-pronged approach where you make $300 every day. That's essentially what we're talking about. But it's as simple as that, guys. It's not easy. I don't want you to leave here thinking it's easy. It's simple. Okay. Most people struggle with being successful online because they overcomplicate it. For example, Creative here wants to start a business with his friends. He hasn't gotten started yet because he's waiting for his friends. Your friends will keep you broke. Waiting around for your friends will keep you broke. Listening to your friends' advice who have never done it before will keep you broke. Making moves, business decisions based on your friends is going to keep you broke. I wanted to start a reaction channel with two of my best friends. I've known them since since college. One guy, indecisive, him and hawing about everything. Another guy, we are all moving in separate directions, right? And so if I had waited on him, I wouldn't have done anything. Don't wait around. Every day you wait is a day that you're delaying your success. Plate Vision, Auto Train. So what I'm telling you to do is, all you have to do is find 3 ways to make $100 per way. Three revenue sources, income sources to make $100 per day. And one of them can just be the platform. It can just be YouTube. It can just be TikTok. And then one way could be with affiliate marketing, the other way could be selling a digital product, or you could offer a digital product where you sell it for 25 bucks. And then if that's the case, you need essentially what, 8 people, and then have YouTube or TikTok on the other end of that. That's it, guys. It's simple but not easy. So what I want you guys to do right now, if you're alive and listening, comment down below with your niche and I'll give you some ideas. Give me some ideas. Give me your niche and I'll give you some suggestions of what you could potentially do in order to start something that gives you uh 3 nice, a double. Where are you from, bro? I'm from America, the United States. Let's see. Oh, okay. I almost stole it. I would have had that base stolen. So comment down below what your niche is. One thing that I'm very, very, very against, and I'll probably say this every day for the rest of my life. I don't think you should tell people how to make money online if you've never made money online. That'd be like me starting. That would be like me teaching people how to run a cement company when I've never run a cement company. You don't have to tell people how to make money online, especially if you've never done it. Go out there and learn how to make money online without telling people how to make money online. And then when you actually do it, you can then go back and teach people what you learned. And it's more powerful that way. You have more credibility that way. Let's see. That's what I would recommend. So if you would, comment your niche, comment your interest. I got a bad jump there. Ooh, and we got to go back. Comment your interest, your niche. Yeah, it's nice to meet you too. And I'll give you a little 3-pronged approach that you could potentially implement. The other thing I recommend, and this is probably I'm gonna lose a lot of followers with this, is I think you should show up on camera. I don't think you should hide behind, slide. You should have slid head first. I think you should show up on camera because people want to buy from other people. People want to feel a connection to other people and they don't want to buy. Yes, people will buy from an insurance company. Like when you think about Geico, that lizard, people will buy from that lizard, but they're also uh, not afraid to leave because they're not connected to that lizard. It becomes transactional when when you're hiding behind um, like B-roll and you're not showing your face. It becomes transactional. People will leave. But if you show up on camera and you can show the emotion in your face and voice and all of that stuff, people will form a very tight bond where they will actually defend you and they will come to your support and rescue because they can see you. I want some extra income. That why I'm here. I hope I get some idea. Okay, so let's talk through that. You want some extra income. What problems can you solve? What problems do you know how to solve? Because extra income is probably this far above your head, right there. So the number one question becomes what problems you know how to solve and how hard are you willing to work? Because everyone that gets extra income puts in the work. They're not just going to throw out some junk. Hi, how's it going? They're not going to throw out some junk and expect to make money. So the question is, what problems do you know how to solve? And are you willing to work? And are you willing to show up on camera? So if you could answer that, that would be great. Okay, good. I can solve everything nearly. Okay, give me some examples of problems that you've solved recently. I want to try travel for vlogs. Do you travel, or do you have a deep knowledge and understanding? Like, there's two ways that you could there's two ways that you could approach it. If you travel a lot, then you can do a travel vlog. If you live in a popular place where people travel to, you can create content for people that are traveling to that location. For example, if you lived in Chicago, um, oh, I shouldn't have swung at that one. If you live in Chicago, you can create content for people, for visitors. So maybe you say, you create a TikTok video or YouTube video about the five tourist traps that most people fall for when they come to Chicago. There's a lot of videos out there that talk about how Chicagoans don't eat deep dish pizza. They only eat deep dish pizza when they've got friends and family in town. That's not the food that they eat. So I think there's two ways that you could approach it. Help people. I'm 0 for 3 today. Help people that are coming to your city and show them how they can fit in and not look like tourists. What other questions you guys have? 2 and 0 the count. So yeah, you could do a travel blog. There's no reason why that wouldn't work. I was late on that one. 2 and 1 the count. So what else is out there? 3 and 1 the count. I love some gaming too. Yeah, right now, right now I'm playing MLB 24 Road to the Show. And you could start a gaming channel. Like, literally right now I'm playing it. You could start. Have you ever visit in Philippines? No, I've never been to the Philippines. Uh-oh. I'm frozen again. Frozen. I hate that. I hate that this happens so much. And the other cool thing is I never started recording on this game, so it's like I'm playing for free. All right. Where, oh, where? Why is Adobe opening up? There's a lot of weird stuff happening with my game here. Let's close this. Because I'm actually creating content for one of my YouTube channels. So when it comes to playing video games, what you can do, and what I encourage you to do, is teach people how to complete certain aspects of the game. For example, in about 2 months, about a month and a half, NCAA College Football 25 is going to be coming out, and that's going to be a hot and popular game that a lot of people are going to be talking about. And so what I plan on doing is I'm going to start shifting my content for that game. And the other benefit is there's not going to be a lot of content out there on the internet about MLB 24. There's going to be much more people that want to learn aspects of the game than there is actual content out there. It might not feel that way, but it's the truth. Anyway, once that game comes out, my plan and my goal is to create content solely for that game. So teaching people how to maybe pitch or how to run the triple option. That's going to be a question people are asking. So I create a video teaching people how to run the triple option, how to maybe different types of throwing, how to lead the receiver, or how to recruit effectively. Again, these are all problems that people have. These are all problems that people are going to be asking when it comes to MLB, or excuse me, when it comes to NCAA college football, how to recruit. Because there's someone out there that wants to be the best player, and for some reason, they're not able to recruit any 5-star players. So I might create a video teaching how to get your first 5-star player while coaching at Utah State or something like that. But these are all problems that people have. These are all questions that Thanks for the Rose. These are all questions that people have, and you can create content to solve those. And it's in every single niche. Um, like GTA 5, if you played video games, you could do it for GTA 5. You can do it to teach people how to tie a tie, or how to change the oil in their tire. All of these basic everyday things that are happening, you can create content. I tried some earning apps, but I ended up wasting my time. Can you suggest some light earning apps? No, I can't. The legit apps: TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Those are legit apps. Do those and create content. And that's a home run. Those are the only legit apps. TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter. Between those 4 platforms, billions of people use them every single month. Everything else is just a waste of time. Any questions? Is this making sense? Name some things that you guys enjoy. What do you enjoy? I enjoy playing video games, and that's why I'm doing it while talking to you. And that's why I have a YouTube channel about it. But if done the right way, go back, go back, go back, go back. Oh my goodness. Come on. Go back. Why won't he run back? Silly guy. Traveling. So what type of traveling? Are you traveling locally? You traveling abroad? Um, are you traveling to all inclusives? What are you traveling for? Are you traveling for business? What are traveling abroad? Okay. Are you, like, I've got someone in my community that is an expat that lives in, I think, Barbados or something like that. And so she can create content from that perspective, a American living as an expat. Ooh, that left the ballpark. Awesome. And so traveling for entertainment. Okay. You can talk about the different destinations that you've been to, your experiences. Depending on where you're from, you can talk about how people are treated differently, how you notice the cultural differences between two that's going to be a pop out, between two different countries. There's so much opportunity out there. Thanks for the ideas. You're welcome. There's so many opportunities, guys, out there, and they're sitting in your mind, and they're sitting right above your head. And your indecision, your wanting and needing to be perfect. If this is helpful, make sure that you subscribe. Your wanting to be perfect, your indecision, your shiny object syndrome are all reasons why you're stuck in where you are. Today, decide I'm going to create content in this niche, and I'm going to do it for 6 months. I'm going to do it consistently for 6 months. That was too early. So if your niche is, I don't know, video games, I'm going to upload a new video game every day for 6 months. I'm going to do keyword research, and I'm going to figure out the questions people are asking when it comes to this video game. And I'm going to upload every day for 6 months. Do that, and you'll be shocked where you are. And all I need to do is I need to have 3 revenue streams, and each revenue stream pays me $100 per day. If you do that, you make 6 figures, because that's $300 per day. Does that make sense? Okay, so we'll exit that. I got to open up some packs here. Does that make sense? Good. Happy to see that it makes sense. And then you just figure out where you're going to create content. You can create this content on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, and you just make the content. I want to use my phone, make videos. Okay, then use your phone to make videos. There are probably 1,000 tutorials out there. that are showing you how to use your phone to make vlogs. The only reason why you're not doing it is because there's something going on mentally where you're convincing yourself that it won't work for you. That's literally the only difference between, I wonder what these bat skins are. That's the only difference, because there's tons of YouTube videos that are showing you how to make vlogs from your iPhone or smartphone, whatever phone you got. The question is why haven't you started yet? That's the real question, is why haven't you started yet? Some comments in the live were filtered to protect the community's experience. Awesome. Creative. Like I said, there are contact, play vision. There are tons of. Can you explain how ads work? Like creating ads. Can you elaborate on your question? Like being a part of the YouTube Partner Program, or what do you mean about how ads work? And what do you mean by working on the videos? So the way that the YouTube Partner Program works, and that's a home run, is you need 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. And basically, as long as your content falls within community guidelines, so like running ads, I'll just finish my thought and then maybe you can elaborate. Um, so as long as your content falls within community guidelines, it's unique content, it's original. That's why I recommend showing your face. It doesn't steal or violate any copyright laws. You should be able to get monetized, right? Oh, he caught that. And so basically, once that happens, you're in a position to start getting paid by the YouTube Partner Program. And you'll get paid based on a CPM. Now, the CPM is going to be different depending on what your niche is. There's high CPMs and there's low CPMs. Business has a high CPM. Health, wealth, relationships usually have a high CPM. That means that advertisers are willing to pay more to have their ads show up around your video. And what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to okay, I could have went, I guess. You'll be able to place ads in the beginning, middle, and end of your videos. What is CPM? Cost per 1,000, cost per milli, or 1,000. Get back. Can I run ads without showing my face? Maybe. That's an impossible question to ask. And why? The question I have for you is, why are you afraid to show your face? What is it about showing your face that causes such stress and consternation? Anyway, so there's different CPMs. There's high CPM, low CPM. And once you're a part of the YouTube Partner Program, as long as your videos are at least 8 minutes long, you can put ads in the middle. They're called like mid-roll ads. And so when people click on those ads, or they watch like 15 seconds or something of a ad, you can potentially get paid from it. That's the gist of how it works. And then the other interesting thing is your CPM. Your CPM can actually vary based on video. I've got some videos that have like a 10 CPM, and I've got some videos that have a 50 CPM. And the thing that impacts it is where the target audience is. For example, how long for the videos have to be? They have to be at least 8 minutes, but don't make a video 8 minutes just for the ads. You should only make your videos as long as they need to be. Target audience. It really all depends on where the viewers are that are watching the video. So there are some viewers out there that will have like United States, Canada, United Kingdom, Australia, and maybe New Zealand. They have a higher CPM. So advertisers are willing to pay more. I think I answered it, Miss Jules. It has to be at least 8 minutes. Advertisers are willing to pay more to get in front of those audiences because those audiences are most likely going to be buyers. There are other countries out there where they're not going to be buyers. They don't have the disposable income to buy their way out of problems. There are a number of countries out there where their citizens in their communities don't have the disposable income to buy or they just don't have the cultural background to buy their way out of problems. America, when we run into a problem, we try and buy our way out of it. American citizens, you know what I mean? Oh, I was late on that one. What else? I think that's what you need to know. But I mean, there's a little bit more nuance to it. If you have more questions and deeper questions about it, I might make a YouTube video about it. Like I said, some of my videos have like a 10 CPM, and some of them have it's like an 80 CPM uh, cost per 1,000, and um, that's the amount advertisers are willing to pay to show up. Now the CPM is different than the RPM, which is revenue per 1,000, because there's a revenue split. YouTube just doesn't give you all of the money. They take their cut, which I believe is 40 or 45%. I don't remember. There's a certain percent, but the RPM is the money you get to take home at the end of the day. What other questions you guys have? And is this helpful? Am I just rambling on, or are you guys actually finding this helpful? All right. Hey, thanks for sharing. I appreciate it. If you have not done so, please go ahead and share this video. Man, we're on a little bit of a winning streak here. And so one of the best ways, hey, I think we're at 500. We were like 11 games below 500 at one point. One very simple reason that you should show your face is so that you don't have to worry about it decreases your chances of being demonetized or not being a part of the YouTube Partner Program. Because what happens, and I see this all the time, these guys watch these videos where they tell you can create faceless content. And when they create faceless content, they tend to all go to the same websites to get the videos. They go to Pexels, they go to Pixelbay, they go to Unsplash to get the videos. And ultimately, all of these guys will create the same videos in the same niche using the same B-roll. And when YouTube looks at it, it looks like duplicate content because I shouldn't have swung at that, because it is the exact same videos about the exact same topics, and they're using the exact same footage. And so one way to mitigate that is to show up on camera and show your face. I might have jinxed myself when I said we were on a little bit of a streak there. Probably shouldn't have said that. Is he going to make it? Oh, he's out. Out easily. Out at home easily. All right. Why am I? Okay. I got a bad jump there, but I stole third base. What are the questions you guys have? And if you are going to be on YouTube, I think that you should create at least 3 videos per week. Don't create 7. Create 3 videos per week. Get in a routine, get consistent, and consistently upload. And what you've got to learn and what you've got to realize is that creating content is a skill that can be learned and developed. It's a skill that you've got to practice. And don't be so hard on yourself in the very beginning, especially when you're making content, because everything, I hope if can help me for travel really well. Thank you. Not sure what that means. Everything that goes into creating a video, scripting, lighting, showing up and appearing on camera, post-production, all of this stuff are skills that need to be developed. They can be developed. Anybody can develop them. Get on base after taking, wow. Okay, we're winning 5-0. And so don't be so hard on yourself if you aren't great on camera in the very beginning. In fact, most people aren't great on camera in the very beginning. They look terrible, and that's fine. As long as you are committed to getting better and developing your skill. Because all of this is skill development. The only thing that is not a skill is mindset. And I personally believe and will argue that mindset is the most important aspect of starting your business. It's a thing that a lot of people don't have, and it holds them back from being successful. But mindset is going to be crucial and key for your success. The persistence, being consistent, that's all mindset. Working through, even though it doesn't feel like it's working, showing up every day for 6 months, that's all mindset. And that's the one thing that, I mean, I guess you could teach mindset. It's the one thing that's the hardest to change, but it's the one thing that must change if you want success. Because right now, you're stuck in one way of doing things, right? And you have perception of things as they are. In order to be successful online, you have to change your perception, have a paradigm shift, change your perception of what you think you know versus what you're willing to learn and understand. That sounds kind of like Neo in the Matrix, but I mean, it's true. A lot of people, I shouldn't have swung at that one. A lot of people don't really believe that it's possible to make money online. They've been told only the select few can make money online. Only the Uber 1% can make money online. I shouldn't have swung at that one, but anybody can. It's all about your mindset and your ability. Oh, good eye. Your ability to give up some old habits to make way for some new habits and form those new habits and cultivate those new habits. That's why you need 6 months. You need 6 months to build and cultivate those new habits. Oh, that's a nice little single out there. Yeah, what questions do you guys have? I've worked with hundreds of students, and it's all mindset. The people that are successful, oh no, go back. Why are you running that way? Oh my goodness. The people that are successful, they have the right mindset. The mindset that they're willing to commit to this new thing and put everything else on the back burner. Everything that's not a necessity. You know, obviously you've got kids, you've got work, those are necessities. You've got family obligations, those are necessities. But everything else that's not an absolute necessity can be set aside. You don't need to watch Netflix. You don't need to, unless your niche is watching Netflix and commenting. Do you know a great platform to host classes? If you use Gbolt Systems, you can start it for $9 per month and you can actually host classes. Now, Gbolt Systems is my software. It's a white label version of Go High Level, but I offer it at a steep discount. If you use Gbolt Systems for $9 per month, you not only can you host courses, you can build out sales funnels and landing pages, you can do email marketing. It's a complete system. You can actually upload content through Gbolt Systems as well. And it's gboltsystems.com/light. As soon as this game is over, I'll post it. Yeah, G Bolt. So kind of like lightning bolt. It's so look at my last name. My last name is Godbolt, Godbolt. Get rid of the O and the D. G Bolt. And then systems. Good eye. But yeah, $9 per month. gboltsystems.com/light. Create courses, complete. Oh, I shouldn't have swung at that. Marketing software. What was I saying before the platform for classes? I was talking about mindset, I think. Yeah, you've got to be willing to get rid of something old in order to make way for something new temporarily. Temporarily. You don't have to quit your old habits forever. You just have to make way for. Oh, we're down. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that we were on a winning streak. You just have to be willing to make way for that new habit. And that new habit's going to pay you. Yep, mindset is critical. It's crucial. It's key. I thought about making, maybe I'll do this, but I thought about making kind of like a workshop on mindset. I thought about doing that because it's one of those things I don't think it's talked about enough, but it's really the biggest driver between someone that's successful and someone that isn't. Good eye. It is the number one thing. It would be probably a live workshop. And maybe I will do that. I shouldn't have swung at that. Yeah, I shouldn't have swung at that. Yeah, maybe that's something. A little workshop. 7 for 13. All right, so let me put that in here real quick. It is gboltsystems.com/light. I don't know if it'll show up as a link on Instagram, but how do I make a comment? Pin this comment, translate. Oh, hit cancel. Anybody know how to comment? I want to start from Africa first and then Asia the second, South America. Okay. G Bolt Systems.com. It's all one word too. I mean, it's a URL. So .com/light. So that's what it would look like. Like I said, you can start off with $9 per month. All right, so it's been 25 minutes. We got a couple more games we can play. But yeah, I think mindset is one of those things that the people that have the right mindset, they'll be successful. The people that do not have the right mindset, and there's more involved than just mindset. Let's see, we are, where is it at here? 62 and 62, 64 and 62. So we're 2 games back of the Cubs for, I think, second place in the division, which is good because we were 11. You're welcome. We were 11 games under 500. Good eye. Yeah, we were 11 games under 500 at one point earlier this season. And hopefully it's not too late to make this comeback so that we can get into the playoffs. So that's what it's all about ultimately, is getting into the playoffs. Oh, too early. 10K reviews, how much? What does that mean? What does 10K reviews mean? Filed off that one. Hey, you're welcome. But, being successful online is something anybody can do. Um, Great, I filed that one off. What are the questions you guys have for me? Oh, I popped that one straight up in the air. YouTube channel. I don't understand what that means. 10K reviews, how much YouTube channel? What are you talking about? What I should do, what I need to do, is I need to get my 10,000 steps in. Early vlogs. Putting in like fewer words is not making it easier for me to understand. Oh, too early. Ever since I noticed that we were on the comeback trail. Nice. Little double down the line, maybe. Yeah, he's not going to be able to score from first. Nice. Double down the line. Are you asking how much you can make with 10K views on a vlog channel? As I mentioned, I have no idea because it depends on the niche, depends on the viewers of that country. So where the country is located. Wow, I was going to say, he's going to tag from there. That was going to be concerning. What other questions you guys have? I've been on for, 56, 57 minutes, maybe a little bit more. I'm talking about videos. Okay. Put together like a complete sentence or maybe three of them so I can understand what you're talking about because I don't understand right now. What other questions you guys have? So your goal should be to have 3 revenue streams, and each one of those revenue streams pay you $100 per day. Simple goal. One goal would be with TikTok or YouTube. One could be with a digital product you create or membership or coaching. And then one could be with affiliate marketing. Any other questions? So bases loaded. We've been playing much better recently. Oh, struck them out. We got bases loaded, 2 outs. Struck out the last 2 batters, bases loaded. Didn't even. Oh, he walked him. And he struck that guy out. So we're up 2-0. That shows you how much I'm paying attention. We're up 2-0. What other questions? Power swing for a hit. We need more runs. We're only winning 2-0. Good eye. What are some of the other niches you guys have? Good eye. You could teach people, if you live in Alaska, you could teach people how to ice fish. Think about everything that goes into ice fishing, or maybe you don't know, but there's a lot that goes into ice fishing. A lot of stuff required for ice fishing. All right, so. Oh man, a swinging bunt. I might be able to beat it out. Yes, I did. Nice. Swinging bunt. I made it though. Yeah, we're going to steal. Oh, I didn't get a good jump there. Safe. Nice. No other questions? You guys are tired of me rambling? Oh, no, he got me. Frick. Oh, I made it back. Awesome. Thought he picked me off, guys. That would have been terrible because we're only winning 2-0, bottom 6 with no outs. Oh, and I stole third base. Awesome. All right. Well, if you guys don't have any other questions, I appreciate the time that you have spent with me. If you have not done so, be sure to like, comment, follow, share, subscribe, do all of that good stuff. Let the old algorithms know that this has been helpful. You guys have a great